Hey world, this is Michael Gascon, the horse guru, and I'm here with the do's and don'ts of first grade. First grade we call it undivided attention, or in other words, our style of lunging, however you would like to call it. What are we gonna do with our lead rope? We've been walking. We're gonna put our coils in our left hand. Whenever we're gonna go left, we call the hand with the coils the lead hand. Then we're gonna put our popper, our tassel, in our right hand, or the end of any lead rope that you have, in our right hand, in other words, our rear hand. So already, just by the way that I have this, you could tell that I'm gonna move this horse off to the left. We call this undivided attention because we've already gone through kindergarten where we get that horse to respect our bubble. Now we're gonna get that horse moving around our bubble. The end goal for this horse to pass is to move around our bubble at a walk, but give us its undivided attention, which means turning its head easily to the left and the right. So that's what we're gonna be looking to do. I'm gonna stand directly in front of this horse. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna run around the side. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna stand directly in front of this horse. I'm gonna point my hand off to the left, and then overhand, I'm gonna start bringing energy towards her shoulder. And you see, whenever I do that, she's gonna come right around here. I think when my time here is done, I believe that this will be the biggest thing that I contributed to the horse industry. Coming from a hot horse to end up in natural horsemanship, I realized that we can't wear them out to get what we want. So my end goal was to get them to walk a circle around us, not to run a circle, not to get them tired, not to wear them out. And that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to get her calm, quiet. Look how she gives me her face. Notice when I lead here, that tells her which direction to go. Then immediately, my lead hand, which is the hand with the coils, goes in between her and I. When I'm gonna switch directions, I take my opposite hand and I'm gonna grab the coils. Now I'm gonna turn my body. Me turning my body tells her where I want her to go. If you notice, when I'm showing her my right shoulder, she is my mirror showing me her right shoulder. Look how I'm looking at her sideways over my shoulder. Look how she's looking at me sideways over her shoulder. When I switch directions, I change hands here. Obviously, if you have a lazier horse or a dull horse, you may have to swing the rope around, pop them on the shoulder. But just like that, that's all your horse has to do to pass. Now, if you want extra goodie points, we can step into the shoulder and get our circle moving. But what's to be understood here is first grade is all about attention. This is extra credit here if we can get those shoulders moving. Now if we can step to her butt and get her butt moving. Now if we can step to her shoulder and get her shoulder moving. This is a national caliber show horse. Her name's Miss America. She's as hot as they come. With that being said, look how quiet, look how easy, look how soft she is. I'm not adding any extra energy. She knows no matter how fast she goes, I'm just gonna control her face wherever I want it to go. So that will be energy for no reason. So she's just giving me no more or no less than what I'm asking of her. Notice when I switch sides, how I'll even be on the wrong side. If you watch any video, if you read any book, this is the wrong side to be on. What it really tells me is how much does the horse respect me. If the horse respects me, they will step around me and go the opposite direction. That's really what I want to see. Look how she's hanging off of my every word and I have her undivided attention. That's what I'm looking for, and that's why we do first grade. Look how close that I have her. A lot of people lunge and do things from 25 feet away. That really doesn't prepare the horse for you being on their back. I want to get in close inside that horse's bubble, right around them. That really lets me know how soft and easy they're going to be. Whenever I send them off again, have her face in my lead hand, popper is the only thing in my rear hand. When I send her off and step towards her, look how I look at her and she looks at me. Me looking at her face, me looking right at her eyes, lets me know if she's paying attention to anything else. She's not paying attention to my wonderful cameraman. She's not paying attention to the chickens, the other horses. How do I know that? Because I'm looking her right in the eye. So many people, they look at the horse's butt. If you're looking at the horse's butt, I can't tell if she's looking at me or not. But if I'm looking at her face, I can tell if she's looking at me, and if she looks away because we're at a different show facility or a different arena, I can say, hey, pay attention. Hey, pay attention. This is the beginning of a good relationship. If the horse will pay attention to you, it's very hard to get hurt. Most people get hurt on a trained horse. What do you mean a trained horse? Very few people, if you have to blindfold the horse and tie it to a tree to get on its back, very few people will ride that horse. So if they're getting hurt on a horse that knows how to ride. If you're getting hurt on a horse that knows how to ride, it either doesn't respect you or it's not paying attention. Kindergarten, and just like this, first grade solves just that. So those are the do's and don'ts of first grade. I hope that helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video.